20 miles per hour speed limit is being introduced throughout the centre of Coventry, the first blanket speed reduction in the Midlands.
It's part of a multi-million-pound scheme to make the city centre more pedestrian-friendly. Well, our reporter Kevin Reed's in the centre for us this evening. Tell us more, Kevin.
Well, Nick, Mary, what's changing in Coventry is the whole traffic layout in the city centre, and it's being inspired by this document here. It's 140 pages long. It's from the Department of Transport, and it's called Manual for Streets. And everything that's in here is being pioneered right here in Coventry. It started with the removal of traffic-lighted junctions and the creation of so-called shared spaces like this one. And now the 20-mile-per-hour speed limit is the next step in changing the city centre.
We want to make the city centre much more pedestrian friendly, much greener, safer, and we want drivers to change the culture of drivers to make sure that they're thinking pedestrian all the time.
The reduced limit comes after years of hard-hitting anti-speeding campaigns like this one, and against a backdrop of statistics which show speed kills. For example, if you're hit by a car travelling at the normal urban speed limit now of 30 miles per hour, your chances of survival are 50%. But if you decrease the speed to 20 miles per hour, that figure increases to 90%. The police say they don't expect to be issuing speeding tickets and believe the changes made already are having the desired effect.
With the change in some of the actual physical designs around the city, we've actually seen speeds naturally decrease. So whereas before we were looking at about 24 or 25 miles per hour, part of those changes have actually now reduced speed to about 18 miles an hour. And that's not been through enforcement, that's been about the way that the traffic system has been designed.
The transformation's been on the cards for some time now, and the council is pleased it will be in place in time for Olympic football in the city in just over a month's time.
Well, Kevin, what sort of reaction has there been to this new speed reduction?
Well, it's caused a bit of debate on our Facebook and Twitter accounts. We've had a Twitter message from Andrew Webb, who thinks it's a bad idea. As someone who works in Coventry, he says reducing the speed limit added with new road layouts will see more incidents. But the Coventry Green Party tweeted that it would mean fewer driver injuries. They claim that it will create better traffic flow and it will mean less congestion. And they also claim that motor insurance premiums drop in 20-mile-per-hour postcodes. And on Facebook, Joe Peacock thinks it's an excellent idea. He says he's glad to see at least one place in the West Midlands catching up with the rest of the country where priorities on roads are being rebalanced to make it safer for pedestrians. But Helen Jasper said that 20-mile-per-hour areas should be outside schools only, and she says that pedestrian areas should always be closed to traffic. Well, you can carry on the debate on our Facebook page if you like, or also you can go to our Twitter account, which is at BBC1 With that, it's back to you in the studio.
Thanks very much, Kevin.
Worcestershire's 20